Good morning guys, and welcome to this yoga video. It's going to be a short relaxation and warm up for the whole body. So the idea is that it will make you feel more calm and collected and warmed up, ready for the day ahead. So whatever you have, it should help you tackle the day. You can also use this video as a short warm up before a more kind of intense practice. So yeah, it's really up to you. So we'll start here with our legs crossed. If this is uncomfortable and you're feeling quite tight, maybe rounded in the back and tight in the hips, then just place something underneath the bum. So I have a yoga block here, but you can use a pillow or a pile of towels. And this will elevate the hips and help you sit up with a much straighter spine. So wherever you are, maybe even on a chair, just sit nice and tall. Place the hands wherever they feel comfortable, so either on the knees, maybe in the lap. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just roll the shoulders down and back. You want to create a nice straight line all the way from the crown of the head down to the tip of the tailbone. So imagine someone is shooting a light of energy through the crown of the head and really grounding you down into the floor. Close the eyes and soften the eyelids and start to relax. Taking a breath in through the nose. And exhale, let the body settle and rest. So we're going to be here for a few moments before we start moving to warm up the body. And I want you to start to focus on your breath. And start to lengthen the inhales and the exhales. Trying to create an equal length between the two. Try to relax the muscles around the face. Unclench your eyebrows and your jaw. And soften through the back of the throat, through the head and the neck. And allow your shoulders to relax. Relax the arms, the hands and the fingers wherever they rest. And notice that as you breathe in, the belly will rise. And as you breathe out, gently draw the navel in. Inhale, belly rises. And as you exhale, belly falls. And try to relax any effort in the legs. Allow the knees to gently draw down towards the earth. Relax the feet. And notice the support of the ground underneath you. And start to notice if you're holding on to any tension in your physical body. Then send your breath into those areas. See if you can relax. While we're here, I want you to just take notice of how you feel. Your body and your mind. And just check in and see where your head's at. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to do a short breathing exercise together. So first, just take a breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and empty the lungs. And then I want you to start to inhale through the nostrils. Breathing in for 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Once again, inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it out. Once again, adding one more count. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it in. Take another breath. Hold it. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the breath. Take 2 more sips of air. Hold it. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Letting go of any leftover tension and any worries that you have for the day ahead. Let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. And then softly blink open the eyes. Hopefully you feel the effects of the breath, of that prana. And bring the fingertips down to the mat. We're going to take the right hand to the right, left side of the head, and gently pull. So stretch out through those left fingertips, create that length down the left side. And don't crunch into the right shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Stretch the neck. And take one more breath in and out. And then come back up. Release the right hand. Bring the left hand up and come to the opposite side. Again, try not to crunch into that shoulder. Find length as you breathe in. And exhale, gently stretch. Release the hand, bring the head back up. Then bring the chin to the chest and just make circles with the neck, breathing in as you go around and breathing out. Taking the breath with you. And move at your own pace, so whatever feels comfortable. Noticing any cracks and pops. Come all the way around in the other direction. Come back to center, flip the palms and reach all the way up. And then reach through the fingertips as you soften the shoulders down. Open the arms so the biceps come back behind the ears. Gaze up. And then exhale, twist to the left. Bring the right hand to the left knee. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. And every time you breathe in, I want you to grow a bit taller. And every time you breathe out, maybe you can twist a bit deeper. Trying to take the twist first from your thoracic spine, then from the lumbar, and then take the neck round just as far as you can comfortably, and then come back, raise the arms up, reach up. Exhale to the opposite side, right fingertips onto the floor beside you, or behind you, left hand to right knee. Breathe in, exhale, twist. Try not to lean too much weight into the hand that's on the floor. Just be on the fingertips. Breathe in, grow taller, and exhale, twist deeper. Inhale back through center, raise the arms up, reaching up, and then exhale, bring the hands behind the back. You're going to interlace the fingers, draw the palms together, and then draw the hands down towards the floor as you open up, spreading the collarbones. If you can't do this, you can place a scarf between the hands behind you and just gently pull and open the chest. Take a breath in, look up. Exhale, draw the hands further away, deepen that stretch. Take your gaze to the left and to the right. You can even hook the hands to one side and to the other. Finding what feels good for you. Release the hands, bring them to the knees, gently round the upper back and chin comes down to the chest. Lean back so you have to kind of pull on the knees to stop you from falling. Use that resistance to really stretch across the upper back. And then inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round, lean back. Inhale, up. Exhale, round the back, lean back. Come up to center. And then come forward onto your knees. So we'll start to warm up the wrists and some of the lower body as well. So first of all, just tuck the toes and sit the hips back onto the heels. So you should immediately feel that in the toes in the front of the feet. If this is too much, just bring the feet down. Take the hands forward and then fingers face down towards the floor. Inhaling up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So we're starting to warm up the wrists, which I think is really important, especially if you practice yoga a lot. You need to be warming up the wrists every day. And you might feel the difference between the two hands if you're right or left-handed, and just notice how one of them might feel tighter. Actually, the one that is used more feels tighter than the other one. And now open and close the hands. And we're going to start to take the arms over and back to warm into the shoulders as well. Keep opening and closing the hands as you do, breathing in and breathing out. And then change directions, inhaling, exhaling. One more time. Good, should feel nice and warmed up in the shoulder joints. Untuck the toes. Come forward onto your hands and knees. Make sure that you're stacking the hips above the knees here and the shoulders stack above the wrists. I want you to spread the fingers nice and wide so you feel nicely supported. Push through the palms to take the shoulders away from the ears. And then we'll just shift forward and back, bringing some weight into the wrists. And then bring the right hand upside down. So the top of the hand comes down to the floor, gently pulling on the wrist. If you can do both at the same time, if that's accessible for you. If you want to take pressure off, you can bring the knees closer to the hands. Just take a breath in and out. If you've just done one side, change now, coming to the left side, or come back up whenever you like. And then turn the hands externally out and in, so the fingers face back towards the knees. Doing the same again, gently pulling. Being careful, because this is a deep stretch. Hold the stretch just for a couple of seconds. And then come back. Sit down on the heels, just shake the hands out. Loosen up that stretch. Come back to your tabletop, fingers spread. Hips over the knees. Take a breath in, arch the back, look up. Draw the shoulder blades down. Exhale to round. Draw the navel in. Inhale, look up. Exhale to round. Chin down to the chest. One more time, inhaling up. Exhaling to round. Come back to tabletop. Stretch out the right foot. So you want to flex the foot. So you could draw a line from the hip to the heel here, really push into the outside edge of that left foot. You're not pointing the toes, you're flexing it. Push into the foot. Tuck the left toes and hinge forward and back. So you should feel this one in your hip flexors, the groin, and even in your hamstrings. Maybe even the glutes. If you can't straighten the leg, then just do what you can. A few more times, bouncing forward and back. Then bend this leg and start to really roll into the hips, round and round. Don't worry too much what this one looks like. It's more of free form, just to get into all those areas in the hips where you feel tight. And they're a very tight, stubborn area of muscles. So just feel into it. Reverse directions. Then bring the knee back. Straighten out the left leg this time. Come into the opposite side, tucking the right toes. hinge forward and back. And then bend the left knee. Make those circles into the hip. Again, doing what you can. Don't worry about how it looks, just feel. You can always close the eyes and focus more on how it feels rather than how it looks. Take that circle in the opposite direction. A couple more times. And then bring the leg back. Just going to stretch through the hamstrings. Reach the right foot back and pull back through the heel. Coming to the opposite leg now. You should also feel this in the wrists as well as you put some weight on top of them as you hinge. Bring the knee back down. We're coming into a puppy pose, so a nice shoulder stretch. So untuck the toes, keep the hips stacking above the knees as you walk the hands forward. Now you have an option here to place a pillow on the floor and then bring the forehead down and rest here. If you can, bring the chest and chin down. You might even reach forward through the fingertips as you gently arch the back. Just find wherever you feel comfortable in this one. Whether you have the forehead on the floor or the chin. Breathe in and breathe out. Push yourself back up, walk the hands back. You're going to bring the toes together and the knees out wide. Sit the hips back down on the heels, walk the hands forward, come onto the fingertips and stretch through the shoulders, bring the forehead down. Push the hips closer to the heels, breathe in and breathe out, relax. Relax the hands and the arms, allow the forehead to crease into the floor and the hips to settle back towards the heels. If your hips are high up, then don't worry. Just gently soften, send the breath back into any tight areas of the body. Now you can stay here for longer if you like, or you can come back up. And that is our short warm-up for the day. You can use this practice as a quick warm-up before you move into maybe a flow practice, or you could start with some sun salutations now. Or just a great way to start the day and get your mind a little bit calm and collected, ready to tackle the day ahead. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know with a comment or a message, and I'd love to know if you enjoyed it and how you feel. So thank you for watching and thank you for doing this video.